makeup is magical. It can transform you. I believe in minimal use of products. That the person should look how they are and not to completely change the look. And I'm very happy doing it as a freelancer. I don't allow more than one person to be sitting in the room anyway. HD and airbrush are totally two different kinds of makeup. So I don't recommend makeup for children below at least 10 years.
Okay.
No makeup at all. I have 2 daughters and I've never put makeup on them.
So that's an important point. No makeup for children because the skin is very tender.
Very tender. We've been very lucky to have friends around in Salem who are very encouraging through word of mouth and yes, definitely social media platform.
What do you visualize this company in the next 5 years, 10 years time?
Definitely to be more successful.
Okay.
To be recognized around India for now.
வணக்கம் viewers, welcome to Nammavar நிகழ்ச்சி. இன்னைக்கு ஒரு வெரி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் பர்சன். மேக்கப் இந்த நல்லா பார்க்குறதுக்கு நல்லா இருக்கணும். அது வந்து ப்ரொஃபஷ்னலாகவும் இருந்தாலும் நல்லது, பர்சனலாகவும் நம்ம ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் போகணும், எப்பவுமே ஒரு அழகாக இருக்கணும்னு எல்லாம் நினைப்போம். ஸோ அதுக்கு ஒரு ஸ்பெஷலிஸ்ட் ஒருத்தவங்க இருக்காங்க. மை டியர் ஃப்ரெண்டோட ஒய்ஃப் ஜியா, வெல்கம் டு த ஷோ. ஸோ அவங்க வந்து லாஸ்ட் 7 வருஷமாக ஒரு ஸ்தாபனம் நடத்திட்டு இருக்காங்க. லஷ் ஃபார் ப்ளஷ் அப்படின்ற ஒரு ஸ்தாபனம் நடத்திட்டு இருக்காங்க சேலத்தில். பட் சேலமை விட இந்த என்டையர் சரௌண்டிங் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ஸு எல்லாம் அவங்க போய் அவங்க அந்த மேக்கப் அந்த இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காங்க. என்னென்னலாம் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு பார்த்துக்குவோம். என்ன ரீசன்னால் இதுக்கு வந்தாங்க அப்படிங்கிறதெல்லாம் நம்ம கேட்கலான்ட்டு இருக்கிறோம். ஸோ பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருங்க. ஸோ ஜியா, நான் என்ன ரீசன் நீங்கள் இந்த ஒரு இது எனக்கே இட் வாஸ் சர்ப்ரைசிங் கம்மிங் ஃப்ரம் அ நைஸ் அஃப்ளூயன்ட் ஃபேமிலி. யூஸ்வலாக வந்து பொண்ணுங்களாம் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு இதெல்லாம் எடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. ஏன் போய் நாம் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணோம்? ஒன்று நாமளே ஒரு ட்ரைவ் இருக்கிறது, இன்னொன்று வந்து இந்த ஃபேமிலி இட் செல்ஃப் might tell why you want to do these things. எப்படி உங்களுக்கு இதெல்லாம் ஓவர் கம் பண்ணீங்க? அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங், where are you from and உங்களோட பூர்வீகம் எது, உங்கள் ஃபேமிலி பற்றி சொல்லுங்கள்.
Okay, so I'm basically from Chennai.
Okay.
And I have a very simple close-knit, I'm from a very simple close-knit family.
Good. என்ன பண்றாங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ்? என்ன பண்றாங்க?
My dad is into finance. My mom is a homemaker.
Okay, lovely.
And,
so
I have a brother.
So from Chennai upbringing to smaller town, how is the transition?
Oh, it was very difficult and very different, I must say.
Okay.
And I won't say it was easy, but there was a lot of culture shock.
Okay. Culture shock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but yeah, I've learned to cope with it.
Okay.
And I'm here since almost more than 10-12 years now.
Right.
So
good. So now where did you do your schooling, college, and who gave you this where did the seed come from about your profession?
Actually, as a child, I used to keep, I used to gape at my mom's makeup essentials, and so this is destined,
Okay.
So there was a point in my life where whenever I stepped out, I used to look at many women, many gorgeous women, where I would think their face is a canvas.
Okay.
And I would want, I would always imagine how to transform their beauty.
Wow.
So
as a child itself.
Lovely.
That's
so,
nice.
I did work in an IT firm for about 6 to 8 months, but I wasn't very
that was before wedding?
Before marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's nice. So that I think you and your siblings with you, you
I have a younger brother.
Okay. He's into what?
He's into his own business. He's into real estate, and he does 2-3 things. So
okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. So now you went into IT. Are you from an IT background? Did you do your
No,
study?
not really. I just wanted that field to work.
Okay.
But I wasn't really. I couldn't do the 9-to-5 job.
Okay.
I wanted to be my own boss.
Okay.
So it was very difficult for me to work under someone.
Okay.
So I was like, I might as well, take a break. And then I got married. I came here. So, it was a challenge for me to step out, being married and step out and work. So I thought of teaching myself something.
Okay.
So I started watching a lot of YouTube channels, and I got inspired by a few YouTube channels. And that's when I thought, why not I start something which I really, which has my heart.
Okay.
So I was like,
Good.
yeah.
So what you're passionate about, if you're going to be
Yeah.
doing that, and that
So
you'll be
I
enjoying.
love what I do. So it doesn't feel like I'm working.
Right.
So
Good. So now you started way back in 2013, right?
13, then I took
A
a
break,
Yeah.
sabbatical
Yeah.
for because of family
yeah.
reasons, delivery and
Yes.
stuff. Okay. So now, and seriously, you got into it in 2016.
16, yes.
Okay. So since then, now when you see a person, now do you decide on what kind of makeup should be on her, or you give suggestions? How does it go? And what is the USP of Lush for Blush?
So I intently listen to my clients as to what their requirements are, and I very patiently explain to them what I feel suits them, or what I feel will look best for them.
Okay.
Because of which I've lost many clients also, because
Okay.
people just come to me and they tell me, make me 2-3 shades fairer.
Okay.
So I'm not pro color.
Okay.
So I just feel everyone is beautiful, and I just bring out the confidence and enhance the beauty. That's all.
Right.
So I believe in minimalistic makeup.
Okay.
And everyone makes mistakes. Yes, I've also had my bad experiences. And
learn from it.
I've learned. I've emerged and come out stronger.
Good.
So
Good.
yeah.
And now regarding the what is Lush for Blush famous for, or what is it unique?
I don't layer up on makeup.
Okay.
So I believe in making them feel more comfortable in their own skin.
Okay.
So that I make sure I focus on. And even if clients come to me telling me that it's okay, you add more layers and brighten me up. So I'm like, yeah, I can brighten you up, but I can't add layers, because I don't want the skin to be damaged. I let the skin breathe.
Okay.
So that one thing I'm very keen on.
Lovely. So what are these? What are the products you use? Is it something with any difference in that?
So I believe in quality. Any brand you buy nowadays, they're all dermatologically tested. So you don't have to be worrying about any allergy. But yes, when I get an order, I have a one-on-one conversation with them before getting booked. So I talk to them. I understand what their requirements are. I understand their skin, and then I work accordingly.
So if they are from out of town, you're not seeing, you ask them to send pictures.
Yeah, I ask. So I get a lot of clients actually based just on a phone call. They book me just on a phone call and looking at my pictures. So for them, I understand their. I have experience now. So by looking at the picture, you can make up.
Kind of make up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I ask them to send pictures. We talk. I ask them if they're used to makeup, and I understand what exactly they are looking for, and I try to give them their best, which suits them.
Okay.
Not because they look at pictures and they say, I just replicate this look for me. No, I don't believe that.
Okay.
So I believe I just want to enhance their beauty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that type of makeup you really love? Top of the mind.
I like a no makeup look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It should look as if there's no makeup.
No makeup, but yes. So actually, surprisingly, there's a lot of makeup put into a no makeup look.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to make you look flawless,
Okay.
there's a lot of work
Oh.
in that. So
Okay.
I basically, that it's not like I'm again saying that layering, but to make it look flawless, you have to work on the right technique.
Okay.
So that is important. So
Okay.
that is my go-to makeup.
Okay.
So
Lovely.
yeah.
So now, generally, what are the challenges you face when in your?
I should say, see, there are a lot of skin texture. So when I'm going to be talking about, there was this one instance where I was still new, trying to figure out, because I'm a self-taught makeup artist. So I was just trying to figure out still. There was this client. She had her skin was like they call it snake skin. So how much ever makeup you apply, it keeps peeling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had to literally find a hack at that very moment and try to fix it. So that was the first challenge I ever faced in my work. But apart from that, yes, a lot of clients, they've been very supportive and very friendly, in fact.
Okay.
They understand. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. So now when you, what are the steps involved in your makeup? Meaning, is there, you have to, I'm completely
Okay.
zero on it, so
Okay.
you will have to start from the basics.
So you start with cleansing, toning and moisturizing.
Okay.
And I will say that please follow the cleansing, toning and moisturizing routine every day.
Every day.
It's really
Okay.
good. So that
Cleansing,
will help.
toning and moisturizing.
Yes.
Is it for males also?
Yes, yes, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
So follow that.
So that, is there some special agents used for that, for cleansing? It's soap
It
is the
depends
face
on,
wash, or this
you
thing
get
is enough?
a cleanser,
Okay.
it's in the form of a liquid.
Okay.
So for every skin type it varies. There are so many brands which come up with all skin types also. So yeah, it depends
One
again on
cleanser,
toning,
and toning,
and moisturizing.
moisturizing.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, take care of that.
Yeah.
So to look better. So what does each of them do? What does cleanser do? What does toning do? And what does moisturizing?
Cleansing is basically remove the dirt particles on your face.
Okay. Fine.
The name says it all.
Okay.
Toning, it tones up your skin, tightens your skin.
Oh, okay.
Helps with reduction of the pores.
Okay.
And moisturizer to keep your skin supple.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gives the oil required to nourishes the
Nourishes
skin.
and moisturizes. Yeah.
Okay, great. So is there some particular brands which is available in the market you feel
You can
would
take
be-
any drugstore product which suits your skin. I don't want to
Okay.
mention names
Okay,
because
yeah,
so you
obvious
can-
reasons.
yeah.
Okay.
So you can just take a product. You don't have to go for all these high-end brands. Even
Okay.
these drugstore products do the job.
Okay.
So yeah, it's available easily.
So after these three things are done, then what next you do?
Then you come up with a primer.
Okay.
So a primer is basically a shield between your skin and the foundation, which is
Okay.
the next step. So it also helps in, there are different types of primers which blurs out the fine lines on your face, which fills the pores, and it also helps for the makeup to last long.
Okay.
So it's very important to apply a primer.
Okay.
So that, and then comes the foundation.
Okay.
So basically there are no hard and fast rules with makeup.
Okay.
There are so many artists, they apply the concealer first and then the foundation. And so many of them, vice versa. It's not, there's no hard and fast rule.
Okay.
You can make your own rules with makeup.
Okay.
So that's one advantage.
Okay.
You can just play around, and,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. So does that make a difference in the look as well, or either ways it is going to be the same look?
It's going to give the same look. There is another step which is a highlighter, which is supposed to be applied after the concealer and the foundation, and then comes a highlighter. So it all depends on how you blend everything together.
Okay. Is it like mixing together? Or?
Yeah, there are ways of applying the foundation and the concealer.
Okay.
It can be either using a brush, your hands, or even a sponge.
Okay.
So
how do you use?
I prefer my hands and the sponge. I am not a very fan of brush application.
Okay.
But if I have to do it on clients, then it's definitely the sponge.
Okay. Sponge. And what are those artists in movies and fashion shows? What do they? Is it the same thing which they use as well?
Yeah, they do. There are two variants again. One is the high definition makeup, which
HD
makeup, and one is the airbrush makeup.
Okay.
So airbrush makeup is it has a machine, and now you get it portable also. So it depends on what exactly you're looking for. You know, you want the airbrush finish or you want the high definition finish. It depends on what you're shooting.
Oh, it's like the matte finish and the glossy finish kinds
Yeah,
in
that
the
also.
paints.
That also. But HD and airbrush are totally two different kinds of makeup.
Oh, okay.
So the texture of the foundation. So airbrush is basically water based and HD is cream based.
Cream based.
Or
Oh,
liquid
okay.
based. Yeah.
Okay. So HD, does it change the person's look to some extent, or?
See, makeup is magical.
Okay.
It can transform you, definitely. But again, as I said earlier, I believe in minimal use of products. So I believe that the person should look how they are and not to completely change the look.
Right.
So
it depends on the
there are
client.
different kinds of makeup, like VFX.
Yeah.
There's so many. So you can use all that to completely transform. Use that for Halloween and use that for playing around, all that. But when it comes to bride and when it comes to daily, then I prefer minimal makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for children and winning birthday party wear, when they do you do makeups for them as well?
I don't recommend makeup for children below
okay.
at least 10 years.
Okay.
No makeup at all. I have 2 daughters and I've never put makeup on them until if there is any Halloween or any fancy dress competition or something like that.
Once in a while, very
Once
rarely.
in a while, yeah.
So that's an important point.
Yes.
So don't no makeup for children because the skin is very tender.
Very tender, true.
Right. So the products not to be used, are there anything which you recommend like are toxic to skin and can cause other side effects?
See, nowadays all the products are tested and there are some brands which are cruelty free.
Okay.
So I think everyone is very conscious about how I'm sure they will not buy products also and they will not sell products also which are harmful to the skin.
Okay. Right. So by and large, you should go in for products which are standard.
Yeah.
Because in India you get a lot of spurious like drugs. There are definitely cosmetics also is going to be there.
There are a lot of brands, high-end brands which the dupes are out. But I wouldn't recommend that because it's after all your face, It's okay if you're going to spend a little more, but I feel you buy quality.
Absolutely. Because what is going to happen is the skin is a major organ and it absorbs, it all gets filtered through the kidney, so it can be toxic to the kidney and liver. So definitely please be careful on that. So when you, how if now some prospective client is seeing now, how do they get in touch with you and what are the questions they should be ready with?
So mostly clients contact me through word of mouth. I've been very lucky to have friends around in Salem who are very encouraging.
Right.
And it's through word of mouth and yes, definitely social media platform.
Right.
So I get a lot of calls and inquiries and orders. So the people who contact me are actually aware of makeup. So they don't really question me about, and they see my work on, I've posted pictures and all. So they see the work. Once they're satisfied, it's only then they actually call me and they feel confident, I think, when they see the pictures and they call me. They don't really ask me much questions.
Okay.
I've never really been asked.
So you have a website?
I have a page on Facebook called the Lush for Blush and my Instagram handle's name is Lush for Blush.
Okay.
So yeah.
So if you want to get in touch with her, Lush for Blush on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah.
So there are pictures on this and this video is also going to be there. You can post questions to her, any feedback on this as well. So now, what do you visualize this company in the next 5 years, 10 years time?
Definitely to be more successful.
Okay.
To be recognized around India for now. To be realistically speaking. So I have been thinking about there is something in the pipeline. which I'm still not sure of because of the current
COVID.
situation.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I'll just leave it to that for now. I'm not.
So there's a lot to come.
Please follow Lash for Blush for more to be updated. Yeah.
Right. So good. Now there's a lot of for healthy living. The focus is going to be post-COVID is going to be on that.
Yeah.
So and the people are going to be extremely careful on those aspects. So what are those new initiatives you are planning to take post-COVID time?
Oh, definitely to be dressed hygienically. Wear your hazmat suits, wear your head shields, wear your gloves.
Okay.
And it's okay if you're going to look like an astronaut, but please go there and be very safe, and so that you don't harm. You never know you're the carrier.
Don't harm yourself, don't harm others. The post-COVID time, now now the makeup salons and stuff, they have told a lot of precautions to be taken.
Yeah.
So what are that in terms of products? What are the precautions you are going to be taking? And when you're going to be working on the client, what are the precautions you're going to be taking for yourself and for the client?
Okay, it's very different when it comes to salons because again, there are too many people there, and I'm very happy doing it as a freelancer. So it's and I see to it when I'm working anyway, be it COVID or no, I don't allow more than one person to be sitting in the room anyway. So and as far as products you're saying, we anyway use quality products, so I don't think that should be a worry.
Okay, good. You're almost even before COVID, you're taking a lot of precautions, so you're going to be continuing with that. So we've come to the end of the program. Just wanted to know, what is the take-home message you want to give to the audience? Okay,
so makeup, I'm sure everyone is fond of and everyone feels confident. So for me, Lush for Blush is my baby, it's a baby brand. So I would definitely want Lush for Blush to reach greater heights. And so one day I'm sure my work will speak for me.
It's already speaking.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to get in touch for any bridal details, the details I mentioned.
So all the very best, and I want to see Lush for Blush in the world stage.
Thank you.
Yeah, all the very best. And viewers, Tirumbo next time till we meet up again. Bye from Jawahar Channel, Dr. Sashik Kumar and JIYA. Thank you.